You guys heard it right here. Halo Infinite is the reason why Battlefield 2042 failed. It is absolutely outrageous that Halo could have ruined Battlefield, and that's why it failed. Not because it was a bad game, not because it had so many issues and there's a lot of people just going, oh yeah, it's done, when it wasn't, and missing legacy features, which are not legacy features, they are expected features. It's like having a kid who ends up being an orange. You expected a child, but now it's literally just an orange. The fruit, an orange. Doesn't make sense. So there's a group within EA going through what went wrong, and a particular point that was brought up and got a lot of attention was, while there are more standard reasons discussed, so there was standard reasons discussed, the main culprit was Halo Infinite. There was nothing to do with the poor game. So from the report that was put by Xfire, however, according to EA, things took a turn, and that turn was the surprise release of Halo Infinite multiplayer. The comparison between both games was not favourable because Halo Infinite was a very polished title, whereas Battlefield 2042 contained bugs and wasn't polished. That's so unfair, you know, the underdogs that have to fight against big old 343 studios. That's not fair, and it's a really unfair level. Poor EA, they had to go up against a polished game. It has 1,000 of its own issues. Halo Infinite's surprise multiplayer launch was airdropped directly on top of the Battlefield launch window, which would have been competition enough in a normal year. Don't really think Halo and Battlefield fans really collide too much. Like, there's obviously some switch over, but I don't really know too many people that are like full Halo and full Battlefields, you know? So don't really think that's the same source. Instead of saying, this is a really shit game that we made, they've just said, well, it's not fair because Halo Infinite launched. Yeah, games launch every single year. You don't make excuses, you just make a better game. So the idea here is Halo was so polished, when it launched, it made the incredibly buggy Battlefield look even worse by comparison. I mean, if nothing came out of this window, the game would have failed too. I don't know what they're saying. And it's technically true, but it's also provides a problem in Battlefields because they're just so incompetent that they're not willing to address how bad their game was, but how successful another game is. I mean, even their competition Call of Duty had an off year, and theoretically should benefit a Battlefield release. I mean, who remembers Call of Duty Infinite Warfare? Battlefield 1 was very successful that year, but they didn't take advantage of it. So basically, despite clear feedback from the beta tests and early tests, EA deemed Battlefield 2042 was good enough to be launched in the state it was. Now, they are really just blaming EA in this article. I would disagree. I believe DICE is also to blame. They were saying that the game was well ahead of schedule. I mean, who remembers the whole beta debacle when they said that, you know, the game was like 3 months behind on the beta? Well, I mean, it's basically the same game then when it launched. So I don't believe they were ahead of schedule. They're just lying. What do you think? Do you think DICE deserves to keep Battlefield as a franchise, or should EA sell it? I would be up at this point to selling Battlefield, not DICE, because DICE is not a company like EA actually selling Battlefield because they cannot make a game worthy of the title. So that was Battlefield 2042. Halo Infinite is the actual problem here, guys. You should be paying more attention because the game, it's not crap, it was just against, you know, Beast, and they had no chance. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll get back to uploading more. Just had a little bit of a break, was playing through Dying Light 2, having a lot of fun. Let me know if there's any videos you'd like me to make. It's a bit dead right now with Battlefield because it's not coming out till summer. So I'll try and make videos as I can, but I might switch it up. So let me know what you want to see. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.